welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. My name is Dink and I post Disney related content such as Disney food vlogs. I talk about Disney fashion, lounge flies, Funkos, hauls, unboxings, you name it, all things Disney on this channel. Now today your girl is going a little out of her comfort zone. Maybe a lot out of her comfort zone, honestly. Today I'm doing a get ready with me, my makeup routine that I usually do before filming videos for you guys. In no way, shape, or form am I a makeup guru, like at all. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm self-taught and I'm not at all makeup. Don't ask me anything about makeup, honestly. So yeah, we're just gonna do this. As I'm doing my makeup routine, I'm going to be sharing some fun facts about myself. I thought I'd do this video. I've seen it all over on TikTok and I thought, might as well just do it on here, especially since I've gotten a lot of new friends and subscribers, and I just want to say welcome to the ventures and thank you for supporting my channel. So yeah, let's just get into it. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to say the names of these products. I will probably just be like linking them down below in the description box if you guys are interested in purchasing them. So let's just get into it. I had my little Sully headband. I got this at Burlington. You know I use this for my makeup because I mean, look at that. Look at that. There's like makeup on it, but it's fine. It's fine. I usually only use it for my makeup. And yeah, I got it at Burlington. Burlington has a lot of like Disney items at their store. So we're just gonna, oh my goodness, I look ridiculous. If I'm any shape or form looking at myself in the camera, it's because I'm using it as a mirror. Also my skin right now, not happy. I'm like breaking out. I have like really dry skin right here, like it's super flaky. I have no idea why, how. Probably not the best day to be filming this video, but we are here. So let's just get into it. So I'm starting off with my setting powder. I learned this hack on like TikTok to put on some setting powder before you put on like anything else. I don't know, it's worked for me. So that's what we're doing. So let's just get into the facts. So my name is Dink. I am 29 years old. I know I probably definitely don't look it. I don't probably sound like it either, but yes, I am 29. This is my real voice. I'm just gonna address it now. This is my real voice. I was born with it. I think I have this voice because I actually have a hernia in between my esophagus and diaphragm. Like my diaphragm is pushing up against it to my esophagus, if that makes sense. And yeah, I was just born with it. And I also have this condition called gastritis acid reflux. I feel like I've kind of always had stomach issues since I was born, but it didn't start getting like pretty bad until like my late teens, early 20s, where it was really taking a toll on my life. So, yeah, I have that. My birthday is May 17th. I am a Taurus. I'm very much into zodiac signs. So I am a Taurus sun. My rising is a Cancer and my moon is Aries. So if you're into zodiacs as much as I am, do with what you want with that information. I am the fourth kid, yes, fourth kid out of 6. So yes, I have 5 siblings. I have 2 older sisters, 1 older brother, and 2 younger brothers. I always get the question, did you ever hate growing up with a lot of siblings? And honestly, looking back, I really enjoyed having like a lot of siblings. There's never a dull moment and you're like constantly entertained somehow. Guess you have to share things, but in the end I feel like I wouldn't change, like not that I could change having a lot of siblings, but I really enjoyed having a lot of siblings growing up. So yeah, On to the next step, I'm going to be using just my primer. It's the poreless one, so we'll just do that. Growing up, I was always really shy, like extremely shy. When I would go to school on the first day of school, like I would just panic, freak out, like have an anxiety attack, cry, like literally every day. Like the first day of school, up until like high school, I want to say. Even sometimes in college, I would kind of like freak out a bit, and then I still to this day, if I'm going somewhere new, I tend to like freak out, and I have like a lot of social anxiety. I don't know, I just get really nervous and scared. Even like in group projects, I had to say here in class, your girl would I would just freak out. I feel like a lot of it might have to do with my voice. I was very insecure about my voice growing up because I got teased a lot about it. But the older I got, I learned to accept my voice and kind of be like, this is what makes me and makes me unique and different. So also growing up, I was very into art. I used to draw all the time. In school, on my homework, I was kind of like an artist, if you want to say. I do a lot mostly of animation, like cartoons. I do a lot of Snoopy for some reason. Like when I was in elementary school, that's what I used to draw, was Snoopy. And then it kind of progressed into Disney animation, and then into anime drawings. I grew up loving, obsessed with anime. So I actually still have a lot of notebooks that I have from middle school, high school. I was in art classes all the time growing up. I even went to college for art as well. And then I don't know, there was a period of time I stopped, and I don't paint or draw as much as I used to, which is kind of sad. Maybe I should get back into it. But yeah, I used to draw and paint quite a lot, and I like to think that I was okay at it, not amazing, but pretty average at it. And I used to want to have a career. I used to want to work with Disney or Pixar, and obviously that didn't happen. But yeah, my favorite Disney character is Tinkerbell. She's always had a close spot in my heart. I loved watching Peter Pan growing up. It was my favorite movie, and I feel it spoke to me a lot because I, to this day, I'm 29 years old now, struggle with the fact of growing up and having these responsibilities and just everything. And I don't know, I like Tinkerbell's sass. She's so sassy, her attitude, and she's so stinking cute too, and I just adore her. And I obviously adore her so much that I have a Tinkerbell tattoo. I want to say I got it last year, so yeah, it's on my side of my leg. I'll insert a picture here. And speaking of tattoos, I have two other tattoos. One is on my wrist. This one you guys tend to see all the time. That tattoo is my very first tattoo I've ever gotten. It's of a band symbol. You guys probably won't know who the band is, honestly. Nobody does. It's a band called Before You Exit. I was a huge, obsessed fan of theirs, and now they are songwriters and producers. If you guys know the song A Glimpse of Us, I don't remember who it's by. Oh, it's gonna bug me, but it's a new song. It's trending on TikTok. It's called Glimpse of Us. The guys in that band wrote that song, and it's pretty insane, and I'm extremely proud of them. So yeah. And then my other tattoo is right here on my chest, side of my chest, on my side, my rib cage. It's on my rib cage, and it's of my dog's paw print. I had a husky growing up, and she was a family dog, and she passed away in 2018. And then in 2019, I got the tattoo on her birthday, just kind of remember her and stuff like that. She was literally the best dog in the whole entire world, and I love her to death. So that is what that tattoo is. I definitely want more tattoos in like the future for sure. So there will be more tattoos in the future. My favorite Disney princess, I'm sure a lot of you may know, is Rapunzel. I love her a lot because I feel like I have a lot in common with her. She's very like creative and everything and adventurous, and I feel like I can be adventurous. Maybe not so much, but like I strive to be like adventurous and take risks and stuff like that. But I just love like how creative she is. She is creative in many ways, and I like to think of myself as being creative in many ways. My favorite classic Disney princess is Aurora. I just love her so much, and I love the artwork and Sleeping Beauty. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, oh. And yes, I'm team blue dress. I'm pretty sure you guys all know that about me, that I'm team blue dress, not pink dress. But my favorite villain is actually Maleficent as well, but my other favorites are Cruella. I love her, even though like she's so vicious. I love dogs, and like she's just like vicious. But gotta love her. And then I also like Scar and like Oogie Boogie and Mother also. Like, come on. I have 3 fur babies. I have 2 cats and a dog. I'm actually more of a dog person than I am a cat person, even though I have 2 cats. I have a Maltese named Pixie. She's 7 years old and she's a rescue. And then I have 2 cats. One is named Cloud, and he's named after, well, Pixie's named after Tinkerbell. And then Cloud is named after Cloud from Final Fantasy. If you know, you know. And then I have another cat, and his name is Hagrid, and he's named Hagrid from Harry Potter. And they were all rescues that I got from one of my old jobs, which was in the vet field. So yeah, that's what happens when you work in the vet field. You just end up with a bunch of animals, honestly. Another thing is I am engaged. I got engaged in last year, 2021, when the park opened. Actually, on its opening day, I got proposed to by my fiance Marcus, and it just so happened that opening day, April 30th, 2021, was our like 5 years since we went on our first date, and he proposed to me in front of the castle, and literally like the best day of my entire life. And we are having a Disney fairy tale wedding. We were supposed to get married this year in October, but we postponed it till next year just because it just like is a lot. Planning a wedding expensive too, especially if you're doing it at Disney. So we just wanted to have more time to save for that perfect wedding that we want and dream of. So now we are getting married next year in October. So it's very, very exciting. Speaking of Marcus, he has a daughter named Kyrie, so I am a stepmom. I don't like to refer myself really as a stepmom or Kyrie as my stepdaughter, but I just treat her as if she's my daughter. But she is 10 years old, and I love her to death. She loves Disney just as much as we do. And of course, if I have kids in the future, they're going to be raised as Disney kids. It's just how it's going to be. Speaking of kids, I do want more. Like, I want kids, but definitely won't happen until after we get married, of course. Speaking of Disney, I grew up watching Disney movies as a kid. I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, so Disney was just like kind of like the thing back then. Like all the Disney 90 movies were coming out, like come on. So we did grow up watching them. We had a lot of VHS of Disney movies as well. And then we also grew up watching Star Wars as kids. My dad had like the VHS set of Star Wars. He was like a huge like Star Wars fan, and we just all kind of became like Star Wars fans as well. So I just remember growing up and going to see like the prequel movies in the movie theaters as a kid and everything, and the prequels were like my favorite because I don't know, they just remind me of my childhood, and I just grew up with them. And I had a lot of like toys. Me and my brothers had a lot of toys that were like prequel stuff, whether it was like action figures or like Legos and stuff that we used to play with. So like, I don't know, when I think of my childhood, I think of like the prequels, Star Wars movies. So yeah, my favorite Star Wars character is obviously Darth Vader. I always had an interest in Darth Vader as a kid because I was a strange kid and wanted to take over the world for some reason. And, you know, Darth Vader wanted to rule the galaxy, so like same thing. So I fell in love with him that way. And then when the prequels came out and they cast Anakin in episode 1, I did have a crush on him. And then they cast Hayden Christensen as Anakin in episode 2 and 3. Of course, I had a huge crush on Hayden Christensen. I still do to this day. But I absolutely love Darth Vader and Anakin, of course. So, yeah. My earliest, like, trip to Disneyland that I remember is when I was 10. I don't know if I would have to like ask my parents if I went sooner, but the earliest memory I have of Disneyland is when I was 10 and I went with all my siblings to the parks, and we all wore matching shirts. We wore like baseball shirts, and we all had like different colors, and my color was blue because blue is my favorite color. And I just remember spending a lot of time at DCA because DCA was fairly new, I think, at that time. So I just remember being in Bugs Land and just getting like wet because they had like a splash pad there, and just being like going on, you know, all the rides and everything. It was just like a fun time as a kid. Going to the parks with my siblings is definitely the best. Another fun fact is not all my siblings like Disney as much as I do, or just don't like it at all. Like my older brother, for an example, doesn't really like Disney, and I want to say my two other brothers, not as much Disney fans, but I want to say we all have like somewhat of a love for Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. So yeah, but definitely going to Disneyland with all my siblings is the best time. I think the last time we all went together was probably, was it 2018? Maybe even later than that. It's been quite a minute since I've gone with my entire family, but I would love to go again with them soon. Also, it's been like a tradition for me, Marcus, and Kylie to go to Oogie Boogie every single year, and we tend to dress up as characters that like match. Like the first time we went together, we were Pokemon Go trainers. There was another time we were like My Little Pony, and last year we dressed up as Shock, Lock, and Barrel. And unfortunately this year we are not going to Oogie Boogie, just because one, I feel like it sold out extremely fast, and then two, a lot of our, you know, savings and just everything is prioritized towards the wedding right now. So we just want to focus on that, and hopefully next year or in the future we can go again, but unfortunately we're not going this year. I'm getting a lot of questions if I am, and we're not. Sad to say. So yeah, another fun fact about me is I really love food. If you want to say that's like a tourist theme, go for it. I don't care. But I really like trying new foods and stuff like that. And I've always had a love for food, but I feel like it enhanced when I met my fiance. We used to go to all these crazy dessert places and try all these new desserts and stuff like that when we first started dating. And now we just really like enjoy trying just new foods, whether it's at Disneyland or anything like local. We just like trying it, at least trying something new for the first time. You can't knock it until you try it. So, and we really enjoy Disney food as well. So that's why I do post a lot of Disney food vlogs. My favorite time of year to go to Disneyland, I want to say, is during the holidays. I absolutely love going during the Halloween season just because our anniversary is in October, so it's really fun, and I just like all the smells and everything. But last year, I want to say my favorite time was, I think, Christmas. I don't know, maybe it was the Festival of Holidays, which is a food festival they have at DCA. But I just really enjoyed Christmas time last year at Disneyland. Speaking of Disneyland, we'll do some more fun facts about Disneyland. My favorite ride at Disneyland is Thunder Mountain. I love Thunder Mountain. It used to be Space Mountain, but I think overall it's changed to Thunder Mountain. I have so much more fun on Thunder Mountain. Space Mountain starts to like get me like nauseous now, which is kind of crazy because it didn't used to be like that for me. I still do like Space Mountain, but Thunder Mountain more. My favorite ride at DCA is Guardians. I love Guardians. And then Marcus's favorite ride is Incredicoaster, which I like too, but it's funny because like I will go on Incredicoaster. I just don't like the shoot off. I don't like the takeoff. And it's kind of funny because Marcus doesn't like Guardians and I like have a love-hate for Incredicoaster. So like for the most part, we usually just go by ourselves. So there is that. My favorite like snack or dessert to have at Disneyland is Mickey beignets. I love the Mickey beignets. I feel like every time I go to Disney parks, I need to have Mickey beignets. Like, it's like a must. I just love them so stinking much. They are super messy, but just like, they're just so stinking good, and I just really like them. Speaking of food, my favorite food is actually tacos. I love tacos. I love like carne asada tacos, fish tacos, shrimp tacos, lengua tacos. Delicious. I just love all kinds of tacos and I just love tacos so much. And then I also really like sushi, and then I love cookies. Like, I love cookies. I can have cookies like all the time. It's sort of a weakness. Growing up, I used to have cookies like every night before bed. So bad, but I just really like cookies. They're just so yummy. Another fun fact about me that I'm pretty sure most of you guys know is I am a huge shopaholic. Like, if I want to, I'd buy everything. I would literally buy everything. Obviously, you guys can probably tell. I know it's kind of blurred out, but I have a huge collection, and I like to collect a lot of things, not just one thing. I don't know. I just like buying things. It makes me feel good to spend my money, especially for Disney, which is so bad, but so good at the same time. I honestly don't know if my makeup is turning out very well because like I want to use my beard, but it's like kind of hard to do. Plus my skin, she's just angry lately. She's just so angry. So I feel like this isn't just turning out the way I want. But that's totally okay. Another fun fact is I used to be a huge runner. I ran cross country in high school. I was actually the captain of our team, and I ran long distance in cross country. So I was in varsity. I don't know. I just really liked running. I used to run like 6 miles a day. Can I do that now? Don't ask me. I cannot. I cannot do that now. Not at all. Not at all. But I do. Do I miss running? Heck yeah. I definitely miss running. Speaking of high school, I became like an annual pass holder, magic key holder, whatever you want to call it, in high school. That's when I got my annual pass, and I've kind of been an annual pass holder probably like off and on throughout the years. So there is that. Really fun fact that you guys may not know about me, which is kind of funny because I love when I tell people, because they're like, excuse you, what? I used to be a huge concert goer. I used to go to concerts all the time, like all the time. And I also used to go to a lot of raves too. I've been to EDC. I've been to a rave called Escape, which is a Halloween one. Me and my fiance used to go to them all the time. I kind of miss it a little bit. I do miss going to concerts, because I feel like just like concerts and Disney, they kind of like give you that escape, and I really enjoy like music a lot. Like if I'm just doing something, like I'm always listening to music, constantly listening to music or playing music, whether I am writing video ideas, I'm on Pinterest, if I'm cleaning the house, like I'm always listening to music. But yeah, your girl was a rave girl back in the day, like in my early 20s. So yeah, that was me. I'm trying to think what else I need to do to my face. I'm trying to like concentrate. It's so hard to do makeup and talk at the same time, as oddly as that sounds. What else? What else is a fun fact? I guess I can do my setting spray right now, and then I do my setting spray, and then I do my eyelashes. I don't know, that's just me. I am a huge animal lover. I've always had, yeah, there was that. I've always had a love for animals growing up. My favorite animal is a dog. I know that seems extremely basic for me, and I guess it definitely is, but I just love dogs. They're literally the best animal in the whole entire world. They love you unconditionally, and they love you like for you, and they're just like the sweetest things in the entire world, and I just really love dogs. Other animals I like are pandas. They're so stinking adorable. I love pandas so much. Like, they're so cute. I love sea turtles as well, and wolves, very similar to dogs. I've actually worked in the animal field kind of off and on for 5 to 6 years, just because I really like animals. They're just really cute and just adorable, and I love helping them and everything. Also, speaking of animals, in high school I was in a program called FFA, which is Future Farmers of America, and we raise like animals as projects. So I raised pigs and a steer one year. So yeah, your girl is an animal girl for sure. My favorite sidekicks that are animals are definitely Pascal. I love Miko as well. He's a very underrated sidekick, I feel, but he's just like so hilarious. Miko, he is Pocahontas' sidekick, if you don't know. This is so hard to do, and I'm surprised I'm not getting it on me anywhere. But yeah, I think that's a lot of facts about me. Now, unless you guys want to know more, let me know in the comments down below some facts about you guys, if we have any similarities with our facts at all. I'm just gonna finish up my eyelashes, and then we're gonna put on some lip gloss, and I think we're good. I think I did everything. Hopefully I didn't miss a step, honestly. I don't think I did. Is my makeup the best today? Absolutely not, because I used my phone as a mirror. And now we're gonna put on my favorite, this is my favorite lip gloss. I think it's just like lip gloss balm. I don't know. It's from Rare Beauty. And I absolutely love it. This one is the shade Nearly Neutral. I've already finished one in the past and I just love it. It's so nice. And it keeps my lips like hydrated, like not chapped. And your girl struggles with chapped lips, honestly. Oh, how gurus do this. I probably look super silly right now doing this right now. Ta-da! And the makeup is done. She looks okay today. She looks alright. Not probably the best. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was probably extremely long. Definitely comment down below a coffee emoji because you guys know I love coffee. Another fun fact, iced coffee over hot coffee. Definitely let me know if you guys are more of an iced coffee or hot coffee to let me know that you guys made it this far. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a little bit about myself. And definitely comment down below. I want to get to know you guys as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video, which is every Monday and Friday. And I'll catch up with you guys next time. Bye!